Welcome to Crypto Corner. In today's episode, topics include the recovery of Bitcoin and Ethereum, signaling an upcoming bull run this quarter. Also, we'll talk about the FTX saga with the latest verdict by a judge concerning Sam Bankman-Fried's right-hand accomplice Caroline Ellison, who just got sentenced to jail, albeit a rather short one in my view. I will also go through other news about DeFi, a new bill in the US Congress that can open the door to banks becoming custodians for crypto accounts, and more. So let's get started. Welcome to Crypto Corner, your go-to place for everything crypto and blockchain related. I'm OJ, crypto investor and analyst for the past 8 years, and this is the news edition of Crypto Corner video podcast here on YouTube. Bitcoin has added 6% to its price over the last week, now trading above 63,000. Ethereum is performing even better, with 14% price increase in the last 7 days, now trading at around $2,620. However, as analysts pointed out, an Ethereum whale sale raises concerns that the altcoin can drop below $2,600 due to increased selling pressure. I already reported on this in the last episode. A large holder of Ether since 2016 has been strategically selling 15,000 Ether into an exchange, responding to current market dynamics. This large sale triggered a lot of speculation about a possible dump in Ethereum, but so far the market has managed to absorb this influx of tokens without any major effect on its market value. And still, the sale has sparked concerns among investors. Interestingly, this whale was considered a diamond hand, which, as you know, is a term that describes investors who hold their coins for extended period of time without plans to sell. So, understandably, this sell-off may instill fear among other holders. If this trend continues, selling pressure on the coin could push it below 2,600. Also, it's interesting that this account was dormant for many years, pretty much since 2016, which I reported on earlier. So why the sale now? Well, this is very likely due to the weak performance of Ether since the start of this year, whereby Ether added only 47% to its value, while Bitcoin has added double that. And as I said already, if this trend continues, I'm also swapping my Ether for Bitcoin. No point holding a token that underperforms against Bitcoin. The only reason why I get into altcoins in the first place is to grow my Bitcoin, so they have to outperform Bitcoin, or else they're not needed. Currently, Ethereum bulls are defending the 2,600 support against the selling pressure. As noted earlier, a bearish pullback may actually start if this level is retested. And in such a scenario, approximately 4 million addresses holding $8 million worth of Ether would shift into a loss position. On the daily price chart, Ether last peaked at 2,700 on the 23rd of September, which has now become the resistance level that remains a strong challenge. If more whales follow suit and add selling pressure, even more holders will slip into loss position, potentially triggering a bearish cycle that could prevent bulls from surpassing the 2,700 ceiling. It's only been a week since Donald Trump announced his plans to launch a crypto platform, and there is still a lot of buzz around this news. In fact, Donald Trump has been a strong advocate for financial innovation in this campaign, with decentralized finance emerging as a key component of this modern revolution. DeFi Technologies is playing a pivotal role in driving this transformation by building the essential infrastructure for the future of cryptocurrency, aligning perfectly with the forward-looking financial vision that Trump is often promoting right now. Here's where things get interesting. DeFi Technologies recently posted record-breaking results, generating $98 million in revenue and $66.5 million in net income last quarter. Despite this significant growth, the company remains notably undervalued. With a market cap of only $615 million and a price-to-earnings ratio of 3, the stock is a bargain in today's market, offering immense growth potential. DeFi Technologies has a subsidiary called Valor Asset Management. This organization's strategy is to create ETPs in non-US markets for the long tail of cryptocurrency assets. Key features of DeFi Technologies' business model underscore its strong potential. For instance, Valor Asset Management is dominating the European crypto ETP market, and their regulatory license gives them a substantial competitive advantage. As a first mover, they are well positioned for continued market expansion. Their staking and lending operations generate consistently high returns of 8 to 10% on assets under management, a rare achievement compared to traditional finance. And in just a few months, the company's arbitrage trading desk has delivered $97 million in revenue, proving to be a highly effective and strategic growth initiative. And I just saw that DeFi Technologies has attracted the attention of Anthony Pompliano, a leading crypto analyst and one of our brightest advocates in the mainstream space, who has invested in the company and sold his successful consulting firm to them. His involvement, combined with his expertise in identifying undervalued opportunities, lends the company an additional layer of credibility and promise. As he writes in his latest newsletter, "My best analysis is that this stock is wildly undervalued at the moment, and given the sector that it operates in, along with the products that it has in the market, there should be strong tailwinds through the rest of the year." I will add links for you to find out more about this. All relevant links, as you know, from this episode are in the description below as per usual, so check them out. Also in the US, 42 congressmen are pushing for banks to be allowed to custody crypto, in direct opposition to the current hostile attitude from the government toward banks handling crypto assets. Patrick McHenry, Cynthia Loomis, French Hill and Tim Scott make 4 of the 42 signatures supporting bank crypto custody. I'm very happy to see this kind of congressional pressure to expand investor options for crypto custody as institutional interest grows in the US, but there is no signs of similar change of attitudes towards crypto here in the EU, and this is concerning. The European Union remains largely hostile and restrictive when it comes to crypto users. But I digress. In other news, Caroline Ellison, the former executive at FTX and key figure in the cryptocurrency fraud scandal, was sentenced yesterday in a US court to 2 years in federal prison. This sentence comes after her extensive cooperation with prosecutors in the case against her and former boyfriend and FTX co-founder Sam Bankman-Fried, who received a significantly harsher 25-year sentence earlier this year. I personally don't agree with this decision, and in my view this is a very light sentence given her involvement in the disappearance of around $11 billion, which we discussed here on this channel in great detail. I realized that her cooperation helped prosecutors build a stronger case against Sam Bankman-Fried, but at the same time she acted as a chief of Alameda Research and contributed to the scam that costed the users of FTX exchange great losses. Some of these will be recovered, of course, but many users will not see their balances returned to what they were prior to the bankruptcy of the exchange, and this, in my view, deserves much more than a 2-year sentence. Apparently, she was very cooperative in her case, which was praised by the judge, and she appeared to be genuinely remorseful, is what he said, which must have played a role in the light sentence she received. Come on though, there are people with tougher sentences for petty crimes, and we're talking a scam to the tune of $11 billion here. What do you think? Is this a fair sentence? What would you consider fair in this case? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to see if my take on this is wrong. Drop a comment, let's see what you guys think about this. And also, don't forget to check the links in the description below, where I drop the links to all of the crypto services that I'm using, the links that are relevant from this episode, and also give us a like, show your support for this content. And if you're new to my channel, hit subscribe. My content is free and always has been. You can also sign up for my crypto newsletter, also free. The link is in the description below, or you can scan this QR code. And while you're here, just pick another one of my videos, and I'm gonna see you there.